All right then, Squid. Now it is time for the James Lipton's 10 questions, always paying homage, because it's not necessarily my idea, but then it wasn't necessarily his idea either. And I just like it. It's a nice little bow. Just gotta put that
dig in there,
right?
The end. Just gotta dig.
Like, I gotta cover my bases. I gotta cover my bases,
idea,
you know.
Mate. Whose idea was it?
There was like a French interviewer that he drew inspiration from, and perhaps I will start to do that and form some of my own questions here as well, just to spice things up a little bit.
Okay.
But no one's called me out on it yet. No one seems, to have a problem.
It's because you always preface it, right, with the fact
I think
that
so.
this wasn't my
that I'm
idea,
honest.
so I'm not just robbing it.
Right. Anyway, let's get into it. The first question is, what is your favorite word?
Man. These are supposed to be fast questions, aren't they? They're supposed to be
fast. I think the answers are meant to be, short and off the cuff, but if it takes you time to get there, I think that's fine.
My favorite, I don't know if I have a favorite word. Like, let's just say something boring, like let's say voluptuous.
Sure. Sure. I'm assuming, say it again because you cut out. Let's get it cleanly.
Oh, I went voluptuous. That was my favorite word. It's just a nice round word, right?
Rolls off
Yeah,
quite well.
No.
What is your least favorite word?
Grum.
No,
scrum.
Oh, scrum. Oh, okay.
I'll go with scrum.
Right. Fair enough. That is, I don't know. I can kind of see that. But
it's just a disgusting
I'm quite
word.
into rugby, so I don't,
Scrum is just, it's too much fighting, too much hustle. It's just a nasty word anyway. I don't like scrum.
Fair enough. Question number 3. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
People who do things different.
Okay. What turns you off creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Yes, I'd have to say that people who just do the same, people who aren't very unique.
There you go. What sound or noise do you love?
I actually remembered this question because I watched the Robin Williams, James Lipton interview, which was, by the way, his best interview of all time, on both parties' accounts, by the way. I definitely check it out. There's only like one version out there, and it's on like Vimeo or one of those like really niche movie sites. But it's something very specific. I was at ESL1 Cologne 2016, and I might have told you this before, but I had a revelation moment when NBK knifes Flusher in the grand final of ESL1 Cologne it was either 2015 or 2016. I get them confused. I went to both, but it was in the Fnatic Envious final. Also tough because they played that final twice against each other in those consecutive years. Or maybe they didn't. No, it would have been 2015 then.
Yeah.
2015.
16 was...
2016 would have been SK Liquid.
SK, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Grand final. Fnatic versus Envious. MBK knives Flusher. You can go and check it out on YouTube. It's basically the best crowd noise ever. That 5-second excerpt is my favorite.
There you go. What sound or noise do you hate?
Whining.
What is your favorite curse word?
Fuck, probably.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I'm sure that other people would be unhappy, but I wanted to be a doctor before going into CS. And that's what I was going to do, by the way. I was going to go to uni, I was going to study medicine, and just fell out of love with it, and more so fell into love due to going to ESL1 Cologne. And that's actually what took me away from like studying, so to say. So I guess I'd have to say that.
What profession would you not like to do?
Taste tester. Like I'm a very fussy eater, so I would say that taste testing would probably be like my worst my worst job. I watch like I'm a Celebrity and the things that they eat, and that's the one Bush took a trial that I couldn't do.
Fair enough.
So in 50 years' time, when we have I'm a Celebrity esports edition, I'm not going to be on it anyway because I'd have retired by then and I won't be a celebrity anyway, but I wouldn't be on it.
I can imagine that.
By my own
I can imagine, and with Richard Lewis, it has the sound clip of him being like, "Get me out," I can imagine that very much. Final question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
You did it. Like, well done. Like you did everything that you wanted to do.
It's a fairly common one. I mentioned this on Lena's interview as well, but that is a fairly common answer where
is it? Okay.
People say like, "Well done, good try," that kind of thing. Yeah. Just a bit of a pat on the back would be nice. Yeah. A bit of recognition.
No, that would be nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
In an industry where you don't really get a lot of recognition, it would be nice for God of all people to recognize you, right?
I suppose it would indeed. It would indeed. All right, look. Once again, thank you very much. Love the 10 questions, and you obviously know kind of some of the inspiration behind them, which helps as well. But thank you again for coming on and being a good sport.
Thanks for having me, man.